All right, let's get into it, y'all. We hyped? Let me change my background. Um, English. Somebody said to play it on quality, right? Not performance, because I think it's at 30 FPS, right? Somebody in here was saying that. Um, on quality. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Everything looks like that's in the corners. All right, man. It's been another 20 years since I played this game. Um, I have not played this game since it came out on the PS2. So this has been a long time coming, man. I'm hyped, y'all. I hope everybody is hyped. I hope everybody is ready. What I need to do right now though is I need to end the stream on YouTube. I forgot to do that. Because it still shows that I'm streaming what's it called? Final Fantasy. Snake can adapt to any conditions, but can you? Of course, dude. What do you mean? I can adapt to anything, dude. See? You didn't even know I was there. You didn't even know I was there, dude. All right. Let's see. Okay, this was the pre-order stuff that I got for that's what they sent me. They sent me a code for the digital deluxe version. Okay. Damn, there's a lot of fucking shit. Snake vs. Monkey. What is this? Alright, new game. Let's do it. In 10 minutes? What? Calling what now? Nick, you can watch on full screen, but you would need to join the Purple app stream on TWITCH. You can watch in full screen. You cannot watch in full screen on TikTok, but you can watch in full screen on the Purple app. I saw the Snake vs. Monkey mode. It's really goofy. Yeah, you're more than welcome to slide over to the Purple app. Alright, it's time, man. New game. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. I like Metal Gear Solid... I like all of them. So I don't really like 5. When Peace Walker's kind of like, eh. Fuck it, I'll just say all of them. I want to play with modern game controls. Freely movable third-person camera. Move and fire weapons simultaneously. So, should we play the new style or the original? Should we play the original Legacy style? Or third-person camera? New? I wonder if you can switch between both. Okay, let's do... Oh, European Extreme is in here, too? Normal, I guess, right? Yeah, normal. I guess we'll keep... We'll just do all tips, just in case there's something that I don't know, right? Yeah, I'm curious to see what the new has.
After the end of World War II, the
world was split into two.
East and West. This
marked the beginning of the era called Cold War.
We ready, y'all? I might start up the YouTube stream again. Yeah, we beat it, yeah. Yes, we beat it, Janelli Beans.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good.
All right.
High visibility.
Let me turn on the YouTube really quick. Where did I get that headband? I bought it on Amazon for like $3.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Alright, hold on. We're about to throw on.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
Thank you for all of the gifts. Welcome, everybody.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
Thank you for all
1
of the
minute to drop
gifts.
off. Move to the rear. Seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Why is YouTube not working now? Damn, this game looks crazy graphically, man.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission?
Alright, YouTube is up.
Sounds like some kind of initiation
Good to go.
ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On
He
April
gave you
12th,
skins? My uncle
1961,
gave me
the Soviets
skooma, and
achieved
it's
the
wait,
first
what?
manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue. There was
From what
no
I remember,
God.
yeah, I think so.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried
on.
Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles
I get the
continued
feeling
on
that
course
these
towards Cuba. US and
what
Soviet
games
forces
like
went
this
on
are
alert
trying to
for
tell
all-out
something.
nuclear war.
I know it's fake,
Frantic
but still. Of
negotiations
course,
were
yeah, of course they
conducted
are.
with the UN's Emergency Security
Of
Council
course they
and
are, man.
unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed
too
in
dark?
Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway.
Is the camera
They
too
had
dark?
No strategic value whatsoever to either
Or
the
does that look
US
appropriate?
or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time.
The night vision got bright for a minute,
To
scared.
either give up Sokolov or risk
For a minute,
full-scale
thought the
nuclear
stream
war.
broke.
In the end, we had no choice. President
Yeah, we're in
Kennedy
the
gave
dark
in to
now, man.
Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more,
I forgot how long cutscenes are in this game.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
no, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
So we're probably gonna do 2 streams
No,
today.
according
We'll
to our
probably
intelligence,
stream
he's
until
in
about
Selino
noon.
Yatsk, place
And then we'll
mountains
take a
about
break
3
for a
miles
couple
to the
hours,
west
and we'll
of
come back at
Selino.
like 5:30, our usual time, and stream
Virgin
till
Cliffs.
7:30. No later
Nice
than
name for a
7:30 though.
transmission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're
Just because I need to like
conducting a field
make
test
some
of the
lunch
weapon,
and
it's our
stuff
best
at some
chance
point,
to
and
get
I don't
him
want to
back.
walk away from
This
stream for
mission
like
would never have
fucking
been possible if he was
you
still
know,
in the research facility.
30 minutes.
This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Yeah, man, your boy has to eat at some point today, man. So we'll probably do 2 streams today. Like I said, we'll be here playing this until about noon, so we got about like 2 more hours. Then we're gonna take a break for a couple hours, and we'll be back at our usual time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll play that until we'll play this until 7:30.
Bring him back to the west.
Yeah, I gotta eat cigarettes, dude. Yeah. I have a fake cigar. Give me one
If we don't
second.
get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete,
It's not
we'll be
a
facing
cigarette,
major
but it's a
crisis.
fake cigar.
The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The full
Don't know where my fake cigar went.
recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy.
I don't know where my fake cigar went, but
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons,
As well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
you're on all 3. Let's go, baby. Celeborn, I appreciate you, man. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. It's YouTube on my TV. Let's go. Man, this game looks really good graphically. I feel like the big boss face looks slightly different. Is it just me? Uncharted 5?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Meth. I'm not
Like
sure.
snakes?
I think it is with early
You've seen one
access.
before, haven't you?
I was gifted a code to play.
I'm glad to hear that.
So I started playing today. I think it came out if you're on the East
Be
Coast
careful, you might
at
not
midnight
have a
last
choice.
night if you had early access.
What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission.
Major
Must
Tom
not
to
be seen by the
ground
enemy.
control.
Must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, Weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No.
Is the game volume too low?
I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it.
Failmaster, what's going on, baby? Welcome, man.
On a branch.
To climb a tree,
I brought the volume up a little bit.
tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
He could just order Uber Eats. Yeah, he's gonna order Uber Eats into the rainforest, right? All right. So this is the new camera angle. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. It feels like I'm playing a game that I've never played before, but it's been so long. Technically, it isn't a game that I played before. Oh, there's a snake on the floor right here. You guys see the snake right there? There's a snake in your boat. Yo, there's two snakes over here. All right. Okay, this goes prone. Oh, I could climb trees that are covered in vines. Oh, there's a fucking... my bag. Let's go. There's my bag, baby.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Yo, J. Chris, welcome back, baby.
Durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a
This is all about
mission.
stealth,
You're
baby.
a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it
Well,
you're
if it's
taken
taped to your
prisoner by
body
the
and you're
enemy.
sweating and
Send you
like,
into a
won't
state
that
of
shit
false
just
death for a
fucking
short time.
dissolve?
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax.
real
There's a support
one-man
team ready
army.
to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Name
What's
means
your
nothing
name?
on a battlefield.
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
So since these are out, are the
Boss.
originals worth
That's
playing
right.
anymore?
It's
Yes, I think the originals are worth playing, yeah.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques.
I think it's
I taught
worth
you
getting
all
them
I
on the
could.
Switch.
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Where you get the first 3 in a little pack.
Sure, but what about how to think like a
So
soldier?
I think it's like $20.
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll
Wait for a
just have
sale.
to
I think it's
figure it
already like
out for
20 bucks for.
yourself.
Oh, it's
Listen to
60.
me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you.
It's
I already told you,
$27
Jack.
on
I was on a top
Amazon.
secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why,
$27
but
Amazon.
you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's
Yeah.
not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top
I'm ready
brass
to
will
die
be
for
there
them if
forever.
necessary.
Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Dude, Sons of Liberty is one of my favorites,
All right.
man.
Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
All right.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Oh, you can move the camera.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah, it is kind of like a code in the
Commencing
box.
Virtuous mission now.
The original ones are actually on the cartridge, but the modern 3 I think are not, or Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 aren't. I think the original ones that are a part of that were on like the Super Nintendo, Nintendo, are on there. All right, open radio. Oh, you do it through there now? Open radio screen. What? Oh, so there's like a quick, Oh, there's like a quick thing.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah, let's save.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
What?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Was this in the original game?
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
It was?
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
This game looks great graphically, man. Records and titles. What are the other options in here? I didn't look at any of the options. Game settings, new style. Oh, so you can change the style from legacy to that. Filter. Oh, there's like different filters that you can put on. They predicted Godzilla movies in the big 2025. Wait, I want to see these filters. Action movie, bleach bypass, retro brown, monochrome. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, that's kind of cool, like a washed out. Yeah. Oh, and then this is like a sepia tone. Damn, those are kind of fire. I don't know which one we should use. Monochrome, like a black and white. Okay. Nostalgic. And this looks like you're looking at an old-ass photo. And then Legacy. Is this what the game originally looked like in terms of like the color palette? Let me compare it to none. It's pretty similar. Also, I need to take a fucking piss. And while I take a piss, I'm going to run a quick channel trailer. So for anybody that's new here, you get an idea of what the vibes are like. Some of y'all have joined from our previous stream that we just did a little while ago, Final Fantasy X. But for anybody who just joined on Metal Gear, this is a quick channel trailer for you guys while I run and take a quick piss. So we'll be right back. Welcome one.
The guy who wants too much risks losing. Absolutely, the fucking thing goes too fast. You can't even fucking read it.
Welcome all. Uh-oh.
You're opening doors, motherfucker!
Lurkers.
Yo, this guy fucking smells, dude. Look at this fucking dude. This guy's got a fucking scent. Oh my god, this guy's my best customer. Never mind, dude. You smell amazing, bro.
Raiders, newcomers, and the usual.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Oh shit, you seen that?
My name is Buck Nasty, otherwise known as Potter of the Round 1 podcast. I'm a variety streamer and I stream 5 days a week.
You got a bullet flying towards you and you can't see shit. I got the fucking spider spectacles on, man.
Sundays and Thursdays are retro days, where we play a separate retro game each day until they're complete.
Yo.
Mondays and Fridays are our modern days, where we play the hottest new releases or critically acclaimed gems of the past couple years.
Yo, I feel like he's right behind me. Oh, shit, he is right behind me!
Tuesdays are our theme days, where we play a random game within a genre that changes each month.
Right here, let's fucking do it. Throw it up in the fucking air. Catch you with my mouth, cuz. Ah. Hey, you going?
Feel free to check out my About section for specific games and time frames, and keep in mind that from time to time there may be some slight deviations.
Oh man, them fucking cheesy Fiesta potatoes really fucking... Yo! Yo! What are you doing, man?
I appreciate all the love and support. I'm just happy to be here with a community that wants to shoot the shit, crack jokes, and have some laughs while we all play some games. See you on the streams, y'all.
Let's go, Mets, baby! Fuck the Yankees! Alright, we're back. We're back, y'all. My bad. We just had to cut a hole in the box that we're using. Alright, man, it's time to sneak around. Alright? Let's see if we see anybody in here, right? Mine was playing propaganda about joining the Soviet Union. Oh, your trailer? About to order the Papa. Oh, you're about to order Papa John's, dude? Oh shit, there's alligators right there, dude. Oh shit. Go to fucking sleep, dude. Can I choke this alligator out or what? Oh, fuck. Bro, how do these alligators not know that I'm here? What is that in the fucking ground right there? What is that trophy? Hold on. How do I see the ones that I got already? So, like, I don't really play fucking PlayStation much. Okay, achieve a camo index of 90% or higher. Do I shoot this guy? What the fuck? What the fuck is that thing, dude? Alright. Okay, hold for the weapon window. Okay, so that's how you use the weapons. And that's the equipment window, so left or right. I did shoot the duck. It started spinning around.
what's about to happen right now. Yo, what are you getting from Papa John's, man?
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved.
Yeah, man,
Contact
we're
with
almost
the
at
enemy
3,100
is strictly
followers. We
prohibited.
just got to
Don't
3,000
engage
last
them in
night.
battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission
You don't want
depends
pop?
on
What do
how
you?
well
What do
use
you
your
want then?
camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out.
Yeah,
in
we'll
the
be here
jungle.
today till about
If
noon.
you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
We'll be
But
here
if
till
you
about
crawl
noon today,
instead, you
and
should be able to sneak by without being
we will
noticed.
be
You can see how effective your camouflage
What's
is
it
by
called?
looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage
we'll be ending
blends in
at
with
about
the
noon, but
surrounding
we'll be
area.
back at our usual time, like
The higher the
5:30 to
value,
7:30.
The harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Feeling a Big Mac? Haven't had one in months. Yo, dude, I can go for a Big Mac. Okay, so this is the... I have some food, right? Calorie Mate. Backpack, okay. Backpack. Directional mic. Man, we seem to not have a lot of fans of Metal Gear, man. We had a lot we had a lot of people hanging out during Final Fantasy, but not a lot of Metal Gear fans today, right? Damn, we got a lot of fucking a crocodile suit. Let's go. Raiden? Yeah, dude, it's a survival mission, and all we brought was a box of fucking Calorie Mate. Alright. But yes, we'll be here till about noon today because I gotta fucking eat some food. And then we will be back at our usual time, 5:30 to 7:30, to play some more of this. And then tomorrow, as you know, we will not be streaming because it is Wednesday, and we do not stream on Wednesdays. Oh shit, this guy just seen me, bro. Go in the hut. Okay, so that didn't work.
HQ, respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay. I'm getting fucking smoked. Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm in like the worst place possible. Oh. What am I gonna eat? I'm not even sure, honestly.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
I'll probably eat something in
Going into high alert.
Dude, why are you not grabbing the box that's on the floor?
He is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
But yes, we'll be back at our normal time. You need a bacon, egg, and cheese? No cap? Hey man, I wouldn't be mad at a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I'll probably just eat something in my fridge. Eat something in my fridge and just chill out for a little while, you know? Chill out for a couple hours. Somebody seen me just now?
What's wrong?
Alright, how do I fucking get down from here, man? Oh, I think that motherfucker's seen me, dude. Oh, there's dudes all around me, bro. I always loved how Snake walks like that. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 4 Patriots and died every time he do that.
Radio, we need backup. HQ, respond. What's going on? Respond.
Bro, I forgot how like unforgiving these games are. Like you have to literally just lay and fucking and lie and wait. And even then, like, you might not be safe. Yeah, now I guess all the guns have bullet drop. Why is the meter not moving? Somebody sees me?
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert. Acknowledge.
See, like, now this is the issue that I have with some of these old games, is where I'm just laying in this bush for the next, like, 5 minutes until this fucking caution thing goes away. But I wonder, based on where I am, if the camo... No, I'm at the highest I can be right now. Yeah, I know, but the dude fucking seen me because I guess I got too close the first time I tried to use it. Why did it just go back up? Yeah, this is the only issue that I have with some of the old Metal Gear games, is you're just sitting here waiting forever, dude, for the shit to go down and everyone to go back to where they're supposed to be. Yeah, man, I need the box. I wonder if they're gonna find me, dude. Okay, I see a dude behind me over there. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
Somebody there.
Bro, look at this! Look at how fucking absurd this is! Look at how absurd that is! I am 90% in coverage.
HQ, respond.
Dude, look at how fucking absurd that shit is. The dude just manages to walk right where I'm laying.
Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Like, what the fuck? I'm laying there motionless, and then the guy just fucking comes up behind me. And just like, oh, let me look in this bush. Alright, I gotta wait till this guy moves. And he's gonna look in my direction and see me somehow.
Huh?
Bro, how are you... Thank God. It's like, bro, how are you fucking hearing me? I guess, yeah. I wish the radar was more like the fucking Soliton radar from fucking the other ones, where it shows you where guys are. Because now I don't know where anybody is. Yo, I see a little frog dude over there. You guys see that? Oh, I miss every fucking shot. Thermal goggles? Okay. Let me drag this guy into the bush right here, man. It's not letting me. Okay, cool. Graphics are awesome. Can just remember back then when it was in PS2. Can't believe it's been that long. Yeah, I know, dude. I feel the fucking same way playing this right now. I literally played this game one time when it came out on the PS2. I think I still have my copy in the closet. And I never touched it again. So, like, it's crazy to see, like, what this game is like after so many years. I'm 45 too. Yeah, you're older than I am, but the difference is definitely incredible. All right, I think everybody's fucking knocked out. But now, there looks like there's a ledge up there or something, like I can get up there. But I don't know how to get up there. And I don't know when these guys are going to wake up. I don't think there's a way up there. I don't know, maybe I'm fucking smoking crack, I don't know. They should make an open world Metal Gear Solid. That would be really... Well, Metal Gear Solid 5 is kind of like open world, in a way. Metal Gear Solid 5 is definitely like an open world-esque. Why is my ear bleeding? Got him. Get smoked, buddy. Give me these. Capturing plants and animals. Nope, wrong thing. Alright, there's a lot of fucking... Oh, shit. Climb up, bro. Why is he not climbing up? I have to stand still. It's good so far. It's definitely good. Definitely, definitely different in ways than I remember. But I'm liking it so far. It's been a long time since I played this game, so it almost feels like I'm playing this for the first time. I just wish the radar was a little better because this radar is fucking shit. I wish it doesn't even tell me if guys are around me. Like, at least if I knew if guys were around me, then I can fucking respond accordingly. But it's like I'm just kind of walking around like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then I'm going to find out if somebody's around the corner.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted.
So I think from what I remember, this is the
I
first
wonder how many are inside.
we're about to meet a very popular character
Objective, Sokolov,
from the Metal
is
Gear
inside the
franchise.
factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Tell him one
Beginning
thing.
my approach to the target.
Give me a wet kiss on the lips. Okay. So that's how I'll attract some guys, right? No, 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 no. Alright, so that guy's over there.
Huh? What's that?
Of course. Alright, I gotta drag him into the bushes. Alright, this guy should be in the bushes, right? And then we go in here. .12-gauge shotgun. Is there anything up here? There wasn't even any. Oh, there is some stuff up here.
Who's that?
Fuck. I don't like this radar, bro. This radar sucks. I don't know where anybody is. At least in like the old Metal Gear Solid, I knew where people were because it showed you like a fucking oh, there's a duck there.
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Fried up ham and cheese calzones, 2 upside down Sicilian slices. What?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Evasion.
Exactly.
Should I play Red Dead 1 or
contact
just 2?
Sokolov during battle.
Both
Did you
they're
listen to the
connected,
voice talking?
but you can play 2 and then
Well,
1.
Anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably
2
because
is like a
Sokolov is
prequel.
blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his contact Sokolov later once things have stabilized.
One is on sale right now. 1 is really good too.
HQ. This is HQ.
All right, I'm going into fucking in there now because it's caution mode, and that's not bad. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1 are both fucking fantastic, man. Must play games.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Are you gonna be streaming this again tonight? Yes, I'm gonna take a break in about an hour, and then we're gonna come back at 5:30 p.m. till 7:30.
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU.
Colonel Volgin, yes, I remember that dude.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev
Yes, we're gonna take a break in a little while, eat some lunch, and then
but the failure
we'll be
of his
playing this again at
agricultural policies
5:30
has put him
tonight.
in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Metal Gear. How much what?
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Vulcan will come. I'm sure of it.
This
You
is
must
peak
get me out
entertainment.
of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Damn, man, we had like fucking 40 people watching earlier when we were playing fucking Final Fantasy, and now it's like nobody, man. The stream cooled down,
Major,
man.
this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I think Final Fantasy X is the most streamed Final Fantasy right now. Is it? Most people were here for Final Fantasy X gameplay, I guess. Yeah, I guess they were, right? That's what it seems like, right? Maybe the usuals will be back later, right? Maybe we'll have more of the usuals back. But, dude, yesterday I fucking capped out at 95 viewers. My concurrent, my highest was 95 people when we were playing when we were fighting Jekt last night. Even this morning we were at like 50. They're here for the games. I'm here for Buck. We're not the same. Hey, man. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, man.
Punisher Pie, thank you, baby.
Freeze!
Uh-oh. Yeah, last night we had 95 viewers concurrent at one point. My peak concurrent last night was like 50.
Legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
There he is.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here? Soldier?
There he is.
He's the Ocelot commander. Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it. Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here. And Ocelot never lets his prey escape. What?
Oh, damn. Man had fucking gray hair and whatever age he is here. Notice how no one pulled the trigger? What do you mean, man? He did.
can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov.
Oh, yeah, it's just one dude and nobody shot back. Everyone just stood there dumbfounded.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Does that that happen in the original game? I don't remember that shit. That's corny as fuck, dude. Yo, what?
What is that stance?
Ow! Yeah. What was that?
If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Oh, damn. Yeah, still nobody's fucking... Only they fired shots into the air.
You ejected the first bullet.
Yeah,
by
dude, they're
hand.
Batman, dude. They refuse to kill.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
I gotta go to work.
That was some fancy shooting.
Hey, man.
You're pretty good.
Hi, thank you for being here, man. Enjoy your day at work. We'll see you later.
Good.
We will be here again at 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. tonight. We are in our last hour of stream for the morning, but we will be back later. Pi, thank you for being here, baby.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
We're counting on you. All right. Does he drop something? Let me pick him up and see if he drops something. Of course, it goes right under the fucking thing right there. Mousetrap? Was that what it said? What was that? Food.
I want some more.
Oh, stamina recovery. Okay. Okay, so there was a little fucking duck back here. We shot the little fucking duck. Yeah, you can eat a hornet's nest. It's delicious, dude. I don't know why this radar sucks. I want the fucking Soliton radar, dude. I'm also terrible at stealth right now. But I think it's partially because of the radar. Like, I don't know where anybody is. So, like, I don't know if I'm about to run into somebody. Maybe that radar is part of the new mechanics or just the game. I'm not sure. I feel like I don't remember this, this radar. Oh, it's a fucking compass. That's why. This is the real fucking thing. I was using a compass. All right, how do I... What's the button to save? Down? Okay. Because I haven't saved since the fucking opening thing.
Save?
Yeah, now we're yeah, I haven't checked any gear, dude. I haven't checked any gear. You always yo, dude, I didn't check any of the fucking gear I have.
Black Lagoon.
What does she only talk about movies, bro?
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake.
Man, what a real
Be careful
charmer,
of
dude.
what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Yeah, fishman.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
Yeah, let's talk movies in the middle of a survival mission, yeah. I save, though, right? Or would, hopefully it saves automatically instead of me having to fucking manually do it, right?
You want to save?
Yeah, I want to save. Okay. I'm gonna skip whatever the fuck she
Snake,
says.
Have you heard of It Came from...
Yeah, you...
So this astronomer sees a meteor, and the aliens start replacing the townspeople with... The 3D effects were...
I've got all the...
No, precise... I have...
When did...
Okay.
Yes,
You know, one day it'll be...
real...
It's...
Here.
No,
Sound...
it'll...
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude, she's already fucking annoying me, bro. Okay, this guy's back by the suspension bridge. Wait, my fucking AirPod just died. Hold on.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
Yeah, dude, why is this guy wearing a monocle? What is this guy, the fucking Monopoly man?
Child again in America. Please, take me to America. Quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
People were still wearing monocles in the fucking 80s? Well, this wasn't the 80s. This is the fucking, like, 60s, right? Hold on, if you see that link on the purple app, go and vote in the next game that we play. If you are on TikTok, go and follow this link and you can vote. This man's about to get fucking smoked, dude.
Boss?
Yeah, she like the bridge like blows up or something, right?
Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Sokolov comes with me and fucking... What is all these bugs?
Hornets.
Fucking B-Man. When did Metal Gear be Resident Evil Village? Did you never play this game, Pickled?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
No, I haven't. My PS2 is originally my dad's.
Back, boss.
Yeah,
Now
this
that
game
all
is
5 of
insane.
us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Forgot what that guy's name was. Like the Vision or some shit his name is.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. What a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
The
I'm
Russian
defecting
nemesis.
To the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
They're just fucking fist fighting on a bridge that can just fucking spin over any second.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
He's getting thrown off that bridge.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
She just broke his arm. He's using 5.56's brass knuckles. I have mixed emotions about this right now.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Yeah, dude. He's basically like the Russian Thor. He's literally fucking the Russian Thor, Vladimir Nemesis.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before.
So you were just
Think you
attacked
can
by a
handle
cult
it?
with the Resident Evil 4 Nemesis virus, pretty much.
The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into 2 types of treatment.
Yeah, so this
Medicine and
game
surgical
gets a little
procedures.
out there.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow,
So
and abdomen.
if this is your first time seeing it,
They
definitely
need
be
to be
prepared
fixed
for some
using
weird
surgical
abstract, like, fucking
Move the healing
supernatural
cursor
shit.
with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
All right. I need to treat the wounds that I have. I play Resident Evil that has a main character with the world's most durable knees. I'm prepared. Which Resident Evil is that? Okay. Wound still open. So what do I need? Bleeding? What is that? Bandage? Okay, and disinfected. Okay. Bone fracture. Stabilize. How do we stay? A splint and a bandage. Splint and a bandage. Bandage. Disinfected. Bandage. God damn. The fuck happened to me, dude? You fucking beat the fuck out of me, dude. Any resident with Leon jumping off of a high building? And oh yeah, that's definitely 4 and up. Imagine just breaking your own arm back into place. Like setting it back into place, dude. Like, dude, what? Yo, Kings, what's going on, baby? How you doing, man? Welcome, man. You joined us in our last hour for now. We're gonna be here for the next like 40 minutes, but then we'll be back later at later tonight at like 5:30, our usual time, till 7:30. How is he gonna fucking be a secret agent like in this condition?
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are.
How is he
We'll
gonna be a
drop
secret
recovery
agent in the
balloon.
condition that he's
Can you
in,
set it
bro?
up?
Oh, they're coming to get him. Okay. I was gonna say, how are you gonna stay in the forest and do whatever the fuck you gotta do in the condition that you're in right now? You just got your arms broken, thrown off a fucking bridge. Like, come on.
Shagohod.
Yeah, man, graphically it looks fucking really good. I think game fantasy is the same as movie fantasy. Anything is possible. Yeah, dude. That's what it seems like, right? Anything is possible, dude. No, I'm playing on PS5 right now. We also got our cosplay, Kings by Grace. We're dressed as Snake right now. I got the headband on. You see I got the fucking headband. You can't really see it well because it blends in, but that's part of the camouflage, dude. But we got the headband. I got my trusty disguise right here. Now where did I go, dude? What is this guy taking a shit?
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras.
Yeah, it definitely brings back
Sokolov
memories. This game is
and
fucking
the
great
Shagoth.
graphically, though.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Yeah, he's just standing there with a nuke that's fucking... an RPG nuke.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Yo, Nick, thank you for the controller, man.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
See you next time. It's 1:30 a.m. Until next time. Nick, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for the gifts. Enjoy your sleep, man. Thank you for being here, brother.
Research facility.
Maybe we'll see you later,
I
man.
think it's time I gave this marvelous.
Maybe we'll see you later. We'll be streaming in about like
Colonel. Even if they
5.5 hours from now, 6.5 hours from now. So it'll probably be bright and early by you,
We
man.
are friends. The American
But
defector.
thank you, man. I appreciate you. We'll be back with this in 6.5 hours. Hope to see you again, man. Enjoy your sleep, brother.
Colonel.
Man's just gonna nuke the whole thing in a fucking handheld nuke. Dude, graphically, this game looks really fucking good, graphically. This man's gonna survive a nuke now. Yo, this man had both his arms broken, thrown off a bridge, almost drowned, had to reset all of his limbs, and then survives a nuke. All within a matter of 15 minutes. Yeah, man, let's save it up, baby. Let's save it up because we're going to have a 30-minute cutscene right now. Oh, I forgot that's the intro. This game's fire so far, man. I'm fucking with it heavy. So, there's a lot of people I see online talking shit about this game where they're like, it runs terrible performance-wise, it's not a good game. I haven't had any issues so far, and if all you care about is graphics and, like, performance, so long as it's not, like, heinous, if the game can't run or just crashes and has crazy bugs, then, yeah, I kind of get it. But if the game is fucking more than playable,
Who gives a fuck about graphics and fucking frame rate? I don't give a fuck. I see all these people on the internet like, yo, this game doesn't deserve the scores that it's getting from IGN and some of these other review sites. It doesn't deserve any of these scores. Oh my god, the performance is so bad. And it's like, dude, the game runs fine. Who gives a fuck?
Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog.
Yeah. Is the game crashing? Is it unplayable? Then who gives a fuck? I haven't had any issues. The game looks great to me. I haven't had any... Oh, I can't play it on 120 frames and 4K? Oh my god, what a fucking travesty. The game's a 0 out of 10. Shut the fuck up.
In my time, there'll be no one.
That's the only thing that bothers me about, like, modern gaming is, like, the crybabies. The people that are so concerned about frame rates and fidelity, when it's like, yo, bro, I get it if maybe you're fucking 12 years old, but if you're a fucking 35-year-old man that was playing on a fucking Nintendo and a Super Nintendo, you shouldn't give a fuck about graphics. If you're some Gen Z kid that you've only experienced, like, Xbox 360 and up, or like Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PS4 and up, and you never experienced anything prior to that, then yeah, you might have some argument. But if you're a 35-year-old man and you're complaining on the internet about a game's frame rate and fidelity, you're like, I don't know what the fuck to say to you, dude. I don't know what to say to you.
At the designated drone launch point.
For real, I heard my friend complaining about not being able to run the game at 120 FPS. Like, come on. Yeah, bro. Grow up. The speech with that song was so fitting.
No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around.
It doesn't make sense.
Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
The fucking merit and quality of a game is not based solely on its graphics and its frame rate. And that's the issue that I have with a lot of modern game developers and gamers in general, is
show your patriotism.
They
you'll be back in a hospital bed again.
They make these fucking games and they only give a fuck about cinematics, graphical fidelity, and frame rates, and then people play them and that's what they judge them on. And it's like, yo, bro,
would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
I get it if the fucking bugs are just so insane that the game is unplayable, but
must be part of the top
if that's not the fucking problem,
more like an interrogation.
If that's the only problems, where the game has like can't run at 120 frames, but it gets a very stable 60 with no issues,
they're after you too?
What the fuck is the problem?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Everyone keeps complaining graphics are everything and gameplay ends up soulless. Yeah, 100%.
This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Have a cigar. I gotta find my fake cigar for the costume, dude. I don't know where it is.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
I want to... Exactly.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected...
Just ruined your day. I don't know if I press pause, if it'll... Okay. Just ruined your day. I said this last month. There's something about old retro games that people love, and I think it's the imagination attached to them. With me, when I play older games, if the gameplay is incredible, I will still love the game even if the graphics aren't good, because my imagination can fill in the blanks and make something appear nicer in my memory and in the moments that I'm playing it, than like a fucking shit story and great graphics. Yeah, nostalgia, my memories are in 4K. My memories always look much better than the games. But for some reason, whenever I think back on a modern game that has really crazy graphics, and then I look at it, I'm like, huh. Like, it doesn't hit the same. But if I see a game, if I play an old game, I'm usually like, damn, I thought this looked better than it did. But it's my memory that was creating, my brain that was creating and filling in the blanks and to make things look better than it was using my imagination. And the gameplay was always fucking fantastic. But then with a lot of modern games, the gameplay is fucking terrible. And you have great graphics, and it's like, I'd rather the opposite, bro. By 5 p.m., we get to watch Buck struggle with stealth in another 4 hours. Yes. Yes, at 5:30, you get to watch me struggle again. I think that's why I can't get into new games. Exactly. Yeah, it's hard for people, man, to get into new games at times just because the whole mental aspect of it, like it's less imagination. Your hand is being held the entire time. Graphically, it's doing all the work for your brain. That's why I think people have a strong attachment to a lot of retro games.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Yes, that's what it is now. You're paying for really nice, and this comes full circle, Pickled. This comes full circle with a lot of, and that's the way I feel about modern Final Fantasies. You're paying for a cinematic experience. You're not paying for a fun game. You're paying for great graphics, high frame rates, and a cinematic experience with a lot of QTE moments that immerse you more in the cinematics. You are not getting immersed in the gameplay, which old Final Fantasies had. You were getting immersed in the gameplay of the old Final Fantasy games and the story. And in the new games, it's like, here is insane cinematics to draw you in and immerse you in the world and the cinematics of the game, and that's it. And that's the issue I have with a lot of modern Final Fantasy games.
Main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert.
Man, I'm just saying. Look, I'm not shitting on anything. I'm sharing my opinion. Like, if you love that game, man, love it as much as you can. For anybody that's been in here the past couple of days, once you start shitting on me and the things that I like, then I'll do it. Like, if you look at some of my comments on some of the videos that I've posted, people are like, you're a fucking idiot. You're just one of those people. And it's like, okay, now I'm going to shit on you and I'm going to shit on your game that you like. But otherwise, like, I encourage you to like shit as much as you can. Like, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody from liking things or tell them not to like things. I encourage people to fucking like the things that they love or like as much as possible. Fully ingratiate yourself into that shit. But I thought it was a good comparison to kind of like highlight what I already feel about the Final Fantasy franchise. What game never lost that? Mortal Kombat. The revamp could use a little more work, just a bit. Sometimes it's who you played the game with or what memories. 100%. 100%. So, another aspect of why one of my favorite games is Prince of Persia is because me and my brother used to play that shit like crazy. And we'd be fucking taking turns doing levels and shit and fighting guys. Like, it was fun. So, like, a lot of your memories are definitely attached to, like, the moments that you were playing at the time you were kind of going through in your life when you played it, the people you played it with. There's a lot of memories attached to games. Yeah, one of those great and kind people who share his thoughts. We respect that. Yeah, look, like I said, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody or shit on anybody's opinions, but then once you come at me is when I will shift gears quickly. No. I'm not saying you did. No, I'm not saying you did, Kings. No. Love Mortal Kombat. They still do. Yeah, they still do that.
Response, I may be left with no
I'm just
choice
saying in
but
general.
to order the military to maximum alert. and
That user, what's
unleash
going on, baby?
Armageddon.
Yeah, we're fitting in with the Metal Gear
help
Solid
of
vibes,
your
man. You see my
predecessor,
cosplay here?
I was able to survive.
This is my secret special box,
My
dude.
power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
See, you didn't even know that I was there.
So you haven't
You
heard
didn't even know that I was there.
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny
Exactly,
Borisovich
exactly,
Volgin.
man. It's not an argument. That's the problem with society is everything is competitive, and people have become competitive with their opinions, where they feel like their opinion is superior to everybody else's, and they have to compete with them to kind of like prove that their opinion is more valuable. When your opinion isn't a fact, bro. Your opinion is a fucking opinion. So have a fucking discussion about it. Share your thoughts. Let somebody else share theirs. None of your opinions matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. Nobody's fucking opinion matters. It holds no weight on anything because it's not based in fact. It's subjectivity. And that's the problem. Is a lot of people want to get into arguments and fucking fight over their fucking baseless opinions that are all like subjective
During World
and
War
aren't
II,
based in
she
any
was the one
objectivity.
who led us to victory in that war.
It's just nonsense, man. And everyone just wants to compete with one another instead of having a fucking discussion. And it's like, my opinion's better. No, your opinion sucks. And it's like, yo, bro, just
Yes, that's the one.
share what you fucking think
she
and then
took
talk
two
about the things that you
miniature
like about
nuclear
it, you know?
shells along with her.
Everybody share what they like and then talk about the aspects you like. Why do you got to focus on the aspects you don't like?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
Everybody went back to kindergarten.
Davy Crockett
If your
Atomic Battle
friend
Group
color,
delivery
if your favorite
system
color
was
isn't
completed 2
red, we
years
ain't friends
ago.
no more. Yeah, exactly.
Serious problems were found with the launcher's range.
Well,
and
that's the
precision.
other thing. Just ruined your day. People
Although
think
they
they're
were
experts.
mass-produced, they've never been deployed. in
Just
battle.
because I played Final Fantasy games since I was like fucking 5 years old, and I've played every one of them, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm far from an expert. Just because I've played Magic the Gathering since I was fucking since like 1996, and I've fucking played in tournaments and shit like that, and have a lot of fucking decks and, you know, invested in it in a way, doesn't mean I'm an expert. So like, even I think if you fucking studied something, it doesn't necessarily make you an expert, because you can study something for a while and do your own research in ways where you could be a fucking idiot too. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is...
Like, why are we trying to fight?
I can only offer
Trying so
you
hard to
my
fight people
deepest
who like the same.
condolences
Yeah,
over
exactly.
this terrible
You both
tragedy.
like fucking Metal Gear. Yeah, man. Talk about the shit that you like about it. Why do you got to focus on the negative? And that's how it is in life, man. People agree on 90% of things, probably more, but they choose to focus on the fucking 1 to 10% that they disagree on.
Was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
Focus
And
on the fucking
American
90% that you do
government
agree on.
denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar?
The thing is, when you talk about the things that you love and you share a love and you're very objective about the aspects that you like, you're more willing to discuss and compromise on the things that you don't agree on. If let's say me and somebody were going to remake Metal Gear Solid 2, and we talked about for 5 hours the things that we love, we share all these memories, build a fucking, strong foundation on all of the aspects that we love about the game, we're more willing to have an honest discussion about the things that we don't like. You're more willing to be like, yo, I really didn't like this aspect. And then you're like, okay, why didn't you like it? And then you kind of share and you're like, well, I think in relation to these things that we really do like about the game, I think it kind of contrasts to that. And then people can be like, yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from there. And then that's what leads to compromise. And that's what leads to actual like innovation, is two differing sides that come together to make something that's good for both. That's such an easy fucking concept that people fail to grasp.
Our screen. It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say
I believe there are people who can be good at a craft. They will never be experts. 100%.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work?
I think he already beat Final Fantasy IV. Just ruined your day.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and
I'm on to 5. So what'd you think about 4? I've seen two people literally argue and they both saying the same thing. Yes, 100%. I've seen that too, where people are literally arguing the same thing. It's like, dude, you guys are so obsessed with competing with one another and who's right and who's wrong that you don't even realize you're fucking saying the same thing. You do not even realize that you're saying the same exact thing.
cover the remaining nuclear device.
Saying the same thing in different
Then
ways.
You must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin.
It was great,
well.
but I see the transitions to the newer
What is
types
that
of
supposed
games.
to mean?
I still really enjoyed it. So are you not
Nothing.
liking the transition to
Means
newer
nothing.
games?
Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will
And I'm
seek
sorry I'm
their
making these
revenge.
cutscenes longer because I'm talking over them and
Nuclear
pausing.
attack on the
But
United
we got about
States?
15 minutes left in stream for now. We
We'll
will
need
be
to
back
dispose of the
tomorrow.
situation entirely to
Tomorrow.
your
We will be
discretion.
back later at 5:30.
Dispose
No
of-
stream tomorrow.
If you
But we
fail,
will be back
it will
5:30
mean the
p.m.
beginning
Eastern
of a
Standard
new
Time, our
world
usual stream
war.
time tonight.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You
There's
were her
more
last
cutscene and
apprentice.
stuff. Some
Screw
aspects
this
are
one
still
up, and
foreign.
we'll both be 6 feet
and
under.
They
There's
gear
no
up the
choice.
complexity. The world is at a point where common sense
Are
is
the Russians
overlooked
going
and
to be
comfort
helping
in
us?
being right is wanted
The
more.
KGB has
Yeah, I
promised
agree.
to lend us
I
one
agree.
of their communications satellites.
I
so that you
also
and I-
think social media has destroyed people's capability to have an honest conversation. And a conversation that's longer than like a couple like sentences that eventually turn into an argument. I think social media has programmed people into like short sentences and like quips, and then if it doesn't go right immediately, if you don't get the response that you want immediately, it's just immediate attack. And that's what people are kind of programmed to do now. And it's kind of destroyed like human interaction and like honest conversation in life. It's bad, man. Social media proves funds to politicians, just like oil and healthcare. Yeah, it does. It does provide funds. Yeah. Social media definitely has diminished us to ego and punchlines. Yeah, it is. It is destroyed people's capability to have an honest conversation with one another, and they're so quick to like get angry over things. And I find myself, like, I'm not saying I'm above anybody else, because I find myself, I'm speaking from my own experiences and what I notice within myself and other people, because I notice, and I try and stop myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm not perfect, so I don't. I'm not able to. I feed into it. But I acknowledge what I'm doing. It's not like I don't acknowledge what I'm doing. And it almost makes me worse because I know, but I still do it. But it is a fucking problem. But at least I do try and stop it sometimes. But people are very quick to just respond and are very quick to like anger or even like feel a certain way about something. And it's because you've kind of been conditioned in a way through social media. We need to bring back debate clubs. I don't think we need debate clubs. I think we just... Not everything is a debate. Not everything is a competition. Not everything is like a... There needs to be more cooperation. There needs to be more like community. That's what we're missing right now. It's a loss of community and cooperation, and it has become like a dog eat dog, everyone for themselves, hyper competitive world, and that's why everything is fucked. That is literally why everything is fucked, because that's what the people want. That's what these people with money want. They want you to eat each other alive. They want you to fuck. They don't want you to work together because then they lose in that instance.
Talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in
Or I have an idea for a movie theater chain that would save America. What is it?
There was a defection in September 1960.
Well, debate clubs are similar to proving an opinion is right, honestly. Yeah, I agree I agree with that regard. I think it is a way to improve to improve in a way, like honest conversation. And it is a way to kind of show like that you're right in an objective way, but I just don't think that it would work because people would still walk away from that conversation. The issue isn't because I see people make good arguments. The issue isn't the way that you argue and communicate. It's also accepting that you've lost in a way, or that your opinion isn't right. People will walk away after they got demolished in like a fucking debate, and they'll still think they're right. And it's like, that's the problem. But knowing the rules of a discussion, not gaslighting or changing topic as soon as you're cooked. Yeah, definitely. Polarized people are easily controlled. Definitely, yeah. You know how most fast food places are on the same road? No, I think there's an honest conversation that can be had about both, you know? I think you can have an honest conversation about like debate and honest conversation because they're synonymous in ways. I think there's a certain conditioning that's kind of happened to humanity where
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks.
People have just been conditioned to think that their opinions matter more than actual like facts. And that people have also been conditioned to think that their opinion means something. People will go on the internet and like espouse their fucking thoughts and opinions, and they can be the most fucking ridiculous, absurd, stupid fucking opinions. The fact that we legitimately have flat earthers is a problem. When every piece of like scientific evidence points to that not being a thing. And people found that shit out in like the 1800s. They were like, the earth isn't flat. So it's like, this isn't something new. This is something that's existed for fucking centuries. Where they're like, yeah, we figured out that the world isn't flat. And then people today are like, no, I think the world is flat because I want to have a difference of opinion. I want to have a difference in opinion. Cunny47, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Yeah, ancient Egyptians knew for fucking centuries, bro. But then we think we're special. We think our opinion matters. We think our opinions matter and we're special in some way, and that we like our opinions need to be shared, and we need to everyone to know and understand, and everyone else is asleep and I'm awake. It's like, bro, you are not that different. You are part of a collective of humanity.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Humanity was designed to be was a communal,
It's fast. Estimated
cooperative
airspeed
thing.
exceeding Mach 3. Bearing
If
south.
we were the way that we are right now since the beginning of fucking humanity, that shit would have destroyed itself. It would have destroyed itself centuries ago. Yeah, people just want to be different. There's plenty of ways to be unique without having a closed-minded opinion. Yes. You can be an individual without fucking... It's funny because it's almost counterintuitive what they do, is those type of people will just believe in anything that's like counterculture, even if it's like blatantly wrong or stupid. And it's like, you're almost not being a unique individual. You're just being the opposite of what everybody else is. If you were unique, you would have like varied and nuanced opinions that would kind of like agree with both sides in ways. You wouldn't only adopt the opinions of one side or the opinions of the other. You would have like a mixed, nuanced view of the world and things and society if you were a unique individual. So you're actually doing the opposite by trying to be unique. I've also realized that I've just been talking a lot over this game, and I'm sorry.
Clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission
Picture a
will be
cul-de-sac
codenamed
that has 4
Operation
lanes going
Snake
down it,
Eater.
Because I'll be taking
and
on
all
the
around the
boss in a Cobra
sides are
unit,
all the
right?
fast food
Don't
chains.
forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current
I'm
regime
at the end of
helps us avoid a
4
nuclear
drive-in
exchange,
movie
then that's
theaters.
what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick,
I feel like that
Harry,
would be a
and Tom.
huge initiative, man.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest.
So
name
why
to
would
use.
you...
So what
My
should
only
we
thought
call
is,
it?
why would you have like a giant...
You know, let's just use
like
Zero,
4
like
separate
we did
movies?
before.
Like, wouldn't it just be one giant
Major Zero it is. We'll
like
start over from square
drive-in
one.
movie theater?
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85.
You could also just make a
I almost
giant
forgot.
movie theater
Paramedic
with all
into
of
this again
like
on this
fat
mission.
fast food
This
places
is
in it, you
her
know?
last chance too.
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time.
Or it could just be
That
it's like
frequency is
own
also the
cul-de-sacs
same.
in like different parts of a town, you know?
140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Sorry.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency
Thank you.
is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first.
I think it would be cool to have
How'll I
like
know
a
this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area
to have like a movie theater with fast food, because movie theater food kind of sucks.
No one else would dare.
Depending upon what you get and what movie theater.
Password is, who are the Patriots?
But there are like movie theaters like here in New York that
Gotcha.
You've
that
been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought
they have like restaurants in them
was procure on-site
where like you sit at a seat and they bring you like a fucking menu and you order food
You're now
directly
on
to
an
your seat.
official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary
And
to make
people
your
love that
presence
shit.
known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater. Okay, so it is about that time, y'all. And when I say almost, it is about that time.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. Yeah, but you
So
were
this
all
guy
right then,
healed all of his
just
bones in
too,
4
so
days.
I couldn't do anything.
Better luck next time.
But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just keep an entry. If you're,
Yeah.
you're
Okay, bro. Like, what? I just want to save the fucking game.
Snake, so
Thanks.
stop. You can.
All right.
Got to do 40 minutes of dialogue.
Chin up.
I'll be in.
I feel like giving things we want so often and turning them into a family event can be more rewarding. Yeah, I can agree with that. Someone should make a movie restaurant where it's just regular tables, great food, and movie booking. Bro, she was chatting too much, bro. So I had an idea for a business that I wanted to do, and it was kind of like a Dave and Buster's in a way, but it was like all video game related. So like an anime. You had an arcade that was one floor. You had a LAN center that was one floor, and then a main floor that was like a bar and restaurant that had games in it, as well as like tables with iPads at them, where you can watch something with people on the iPad. You can watch like an anime together. You can watch some esports thing together, some sports thing together, where it was like a meeting of like anime, video games, internet culture, arcades, and like bar culture and restaurant culture all coming together. But that's for another day. But let's do some shout outs for everybody that's here, since we didn't have a lot of people here hanging out with us today. Shout out to the boy Just Ruined Your Day. Shout out to the boy Pickled Pecan. Shout out to Janelli Beans. Shout out to the boy Kings by Grace.
Bing bang.
Born to Cellaborn. Shout out to the boy Born to Cellaborn. Shout out to that user. Shout out to Nick, who was here for a while. Failmaster. We had a lot of people here earlier, so I can't shout all them out individually, but shout out to Punisher Pie.
Shout out to Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Shout out to Xenix.
Hey, yo!
Shout out to CC Play. Shout out to Tavini.
Thank you.
Shout out to Mittens. And shout out to Earl Libertad. And I think that was everybody that I seen here as individuals today. But earlier we had a lot of people. We'll be back later at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so check back in with us then. We'll be continuing our playthrough of this game. So again, thank you to everybody that was here today. Thank you for everyone that continues to show up and support and hang out. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for chilling and hanging out every single time we go live. And helping to build this community that we got going on here together, man. I appreciate all of you guys. But I will see y'all later at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch breaks. Enjoy the rest of your shifts. Or if you're off, enjoy the rest of your day until you see me later at 5:30. But until then, everybody have a lovely afternoon. And I will see you guys a little later in a couple hours. Peace out, y'all. Stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Cue the fucking outro music. See y'all at 5:30.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Peace out, y'all. Love y'all.
I mean, really. You're kind of weak.
I was programmed to kill your ass, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You hear?
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
Free will. Pitiful humans. War, segregation, hatred. Is that what you've done with your free will, boy?
I remember you from yesterday.
I had a feeling that I should have taken care of you right then. The art of swordsmanship is learning how to kill. That is the truth.
I'm destined to destroy you.
That's impossible! How could this be happening?
Mentally, he's impossible to beat. He thinks of every conceivable advantage. I've never seen a power quite like his before. It's radical. The world doesn't work that way. There are times when you have to agree with people, even when you think they're wrong. Or do something, even though you think it's crazy.
What a load of horse piss.
What's that?
Hey, you can make all the excuses you want, but you're the one who decided how to live your life.